Here we have a 2021 Tesla Model Y. This one comes in the long range trim level. So we have that dual motor set up. This one is white on black. So as we get to the front here, we have LED daytime running lights along with LED headlamps, and then LED lights at the bottom there as well. And here we have 20-inch aluminum wheels. There are the controls for power windows, and then you can open the door with the touch of a button or manually open it by pulling up there. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. And hop in here. So that's the leg room. I'm 6'3" and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size and how I like to sit. So I could use a little bit more space back here, but a lot of it has to do with just the seat back here. It's just, you can't put your legs anywhere, this plastic piece. So I wish that that was a softer material, but other than that, it's okay, I guess. And here we have rear AC vents along with 2 USB-C charging ports. And then for our middle seat, we have our cup holders there. And there's the back end there. We have our LED tail lights. And a power lift gate. Really good sized space behind the second row. And then you can even fold the seat down with the touch of a button. And there's our power passenger seat with power lumbar support. And now let's go ahead and check out the front space. And all we have to do is hit that button. And a pretty good size front there. We'll top in the driver's seat. So nice leather wrap steering wheel there. And there's our home screen. We have the navigation over here, and then we have our quick controls for the vehicle, so we can lock, unlock, open the trunk, open the front, open the charging port. There's our backup camera there. And we can control the windshield wipers. And then it even shows us our tire pressure. And then our trip and mile display there. And of course we can pull up our energy consumption, charging, and then we can toggle the view there between percentage and then actual miles. We have our web browser, and we can pull up our games or our Netflix, Hulu, etc. And then 3-stage heated seats. And we have dual zone automatic climate controls as well. So our shifter here, we just pull down to drive, tap up for neutral, push all the way up for reverse, press P for park. And then for actual vehicle settings, control the lights, locks, display, and then you can toggle between your drive modes. So you have your chill, acceleration, or your sport, and then for your steering, you have 3, so you can toggle between comfort, standard, and sport, and then your stopping mode. Autopilot. And there's our glove compartment there. So for the center console cubby space, you have this removable tray, and then you have a deep pocket in there, which I really like. And then you have cup holders. There's a glass roof there, and a view of the back seat from up here. And then this knob is for your volume. And then when you have the autopilot or cruise control activated, you can toggle it up and down here. And then we have the key card here. But next time we go ahead and take this Tesla Model Y long range, I'm gonna roll for a quick test drive. So I wanna go ahead and test out the upgraded sound system in this Model Y. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a few seconds of a song. Let's go. All I do is work harder. All I do is work harder, yeah. Plus I got it smarter to take myself harder, yeah. Some of marching orders, reach my goal. Order, try and take off. Never stop trying, keep going, never retire. All I do is work harder. All I do is work harder, yeah. So like in the upgraded system, I had a Model 3 in 19. The subwoofer is not necessarily loud, but it's just crystal clear, and you really do get a clear bass sound that still hits. And it's just a really, really good sound system. But quality is definitely probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Of course, your Bose sound systems are going to be a little bit better, JBL, all of the upgraded systems in your other manufacturers' vehicles. But for Tesla to just have this basically upgraded sound system from their standard, it really is a good sound. So I want to make sure my camera's nice and steady. There's not really a way to prepare for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the interstate and nail it. And here we go. So of course, great acceleration. I'm gonna go ahead and toggle the autopilot here. And this really is one of the, actually I wanna say the best. I haven't tested out Mercedes, but in terms of self-driving and semi-autonomous, Tesla just cannot be beat. It's just really good. It has its bugs, but it gets better all the time. And it's just, I don't worry about it like I do. I have a Mach-E now, and I don't 100% trust that system, but this one I trust on city roads, back roads, pretty much anything. And I just love how it's a gift and a curse, but pretty much all of the Teslas in terms of the 3 and the Y, they're all gonna have that similar driving sense. So how they steer, how they accelerate based on each mode, I don't ever get any surprises. And ride quality in the Model Y, to me, is just a tad better. And of course, this one has the 20-inch turbine wheels, but it feels just a tad better than my Model 3 SR Plus was. But it still has that same kind of bounce to it. It's not necessarily intrusive, but you can feel the road. It's not like a Mercedes or something like that, but it really does fit for what you're driving, in my opinion. And just to show you what I'm talking about with the Autopilot, you're not supposed to do this, but if you have lines that are pretty good, that are easily visible, you're not gonna have a problem using this. And I've even used it on a back road in my Model 3, and it started braking for like a really sharp curve. It's just really impressive. Of course, I don't trust it 100% because computers glitch, but for the most part, really, really trustworthy system. And this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2021 Tesla Model Y long range.